versus class components. In this video, we are going to compare two different ways to write components in React: functional components and class components. Let's start with the basics. React components are the building blocks of your application's UI. You can create components in two ways: as functions, these are called function components; as classes, these are known as class components. Let's understand both and see which one is better to use today. First up, functional components. A functional component is a just regular JavaScript function that returns JSX. Here is an example. Function greeting props, return h1 hello, props name in the curly braces, h1 close. You can also simplify it using destructuring. Function greeting name in the curly braces, return h1 hello, name in the curly braces, h1 close. Simple, right? These components are easy to write, easy to read, and perfect for most use cases. Next, let's look at class components. Class components are a bit more complex. They use ESX class syntax and must extend React.component. Here is how a class component looks. Import React component from React, class greeting extends component render, return h1 hello, this dot props dot name, h1 close. Notice the extra structure. We use render method and we refer to the props using this dot props. Now here is something important. Before React 16.8, you had to use class components if you wanted to manage state or use lifecycle methods. But everything changed with the release of React hooks. Now functional components can do everything class components can, and even more using hooks. Let's do a quick comparison. Let's have a table with feature, functional component and class component, syntax, function and class. Simplicity: in functional component it easy, in class component it's verbose. This keyword not needed here and it is required in class component. Support hooks: yes, functional component support hooks, class component doesn't support hooks. Lifecycle access: in functional component with hooks like use effect, in class component built-in methods. Modern standard: in functional component it is preferred, in class component it's a legacy. So why are functional components preferred? They are easy to write, no need to use this. Hooks make them powerful and flexible. They are cleaner, faster and more readable. In short, functional components are the present and future of the React. Does that mean class components are gone? No, class components still work and you might see them in older code bases. But for your own projects, stick with the functional components. They are easier to manage and scale. And one more thing, React provides a special feature called hooks that gives functional components superpower. You will learn about these in upcoming section. Hooks let you add a state with use state, handle lifecycle events with use effect, and do so much more, all inside a function. We will explore these step by step in our upcoming sessions. Let's summarize. Functional components are the modern way to write React components. They are simpler and more concise. Class components are still supported but less commonly used today. With hooks, functional components can do it all. That's why we will focus on them in this course.